How y'all doing? We are live. I see 12 people in. This is Jermaine from Hognose Hogs back with another video. Not only is this my second giveaway, this is my second live stream. Glad everybody tapped in. Shout out to everybody that participated in this contest. And before we get things started, it's going to be a giveaway of these three books right here: The Morph Guide and Natural History of the Western Hognose Snake. One of them is going to be hard copy, and then two of them are going to be paperback. The paperback is actually new. It's a little cheaper than the hardback copy. And if you don't win one of these books and you want to get them, if you want it autographed as well as a paperback copy, you actually have to order them directly from Kevin. You can go on his website, hognose1.com. There you'll find his email address. Also, you can email him, or you can send him a message directly on Facebook to get one of these copies. As you can see, it is autographed right here, and it looks like he's updated it, because I had his original copy, and he's actually updated it with new pictures of hognose snakes. And unfortunately, he messaged me last night. If you plan on going to the Daytona Expo this weekend, he won't be there due to the COVID restrictions and you know how the outbreaks. Also, we have to wear masks at the Daytona Expo. He says he's not gonna attend. So, but you can still order his books from either his website, the storebaby.com. I'll leave a link in the description, or you can just directly contact him. All that is going to be on his website. So without further ado, let's get into it. So let me pull up the little spinning wheel. All right, and so all this is going to be random. All right, put it up in full screen. And so the first one is going to be for this soft copy book right here. So let's go back to the spinning wheel and let's spin it. All right, congratulations to Raw Style 87. Let me mark you down really quick. And I'm going to remove you from there. Like I say, shout out, you the first winner. So you're going to get this autographed copy of the Morph Guide of and Natural History of the Western Hognose. All right, let's go to the next one. All right, looks like Steve 708 SE. You are the winner of. You're going to be the winner of this. So you're going to win the second softback copy, also autographed. And now for the third and final winner, this is going to be the hard copy of it, also autographed. Let's go back to the spinning wheel. All right, and the last winner will be Randy Blair Art. So we mark you down. I'll close that out. And so those are the winners, three winners. Shout out to everybody that won. And I will be sending you a direct message on Instagram to get your contact information. And I'll probably have these mailed off on Monday. So since I'm on a live stream and I do have 16 people watching, I guess I can answer some questions. I will be at the Daytona Reptile Expo this weekend. I'm not sure if I'll be there Sunday, but definitely Saturday. So if you follow this channel and you see me there, I'm going to be wearing this shirt right here, this red shirt, Hognose Hog logo. So if you see me, even though I'm going to have a mask on, definitely come up to me, man. Let me know that you are that you watched the show, and You know what I'm saying? I would love to meet some of y'all there. That would be a really cool experience. I do plan on shooting a lot of video there, specifically on a hognose snake. So I'm not really going to focus on trying to capture the whole expo, but there's like 6 or 7 big hognose breeders that are going to be there. I'm not going to do any interviews there, but I will be reaching out to kind of do like an interview on this channel to where it's more structured. So some of the guys that are there that I want to interview that I'm going to ask are, one, we got Jamie Vaughn from JNC Hognose. He posts a lot of pictures, or he posts a lot of hognose snakes on Morph Market. He really has a lot of like albinos, especially ones with like the reverse stripe pattern, the tiger pattern, and he produces like 1,000 babies a year. So I'm definitely going to reach out to him. You have Brent Brumgardner. He wasn't there last year. I really want to interview him. He's the one that discovered the anaconda gene, so he's going to be vending there. You have Mitch Davey and John Rice from Fathom Hogs. They always got some good stuff. You got Tom Harbin. I actually going to reach out to him. I think I'll be able to get him on the channel. And what's cool about him is he's a veterinarian that breeds snakes, and he breeds hognose snakes. So definitely going to reach out to him. And Travis Whistler. I know last year he had a really nice display. He was one of the first guys to bring out the leucistic gene into the hobby. So I'll see if I can connect with him and maybe he can come on this channel. Also, Esselin's going to be there. He's not going to be able to vend, but hopefully it'll be pretty cool to meet him in person. I wish Kevin Rhodes would have been there to meet him, but I think it's going to be a cool show. And that's just the few people that I've seen just on the list. I'm sure it's going to be some people that I don't even know that's going to have some hognose snakes. So I don't know. I'm pretty sure I'm going to buy something. I don't know what morph that I'm going to buy. I'm probably going to get a female. I don't know, man. I feel like last year I missed out on some stuff. So I'm going to be looking for like some locality stuff. If I can find like a Cascade County green hognose, maybe some like lemon ghost outcrosses. That's kind of what I'm looking for. So let me get to some of your comments. All right. Let me see if I can bring some of your comments up on the screen. All right. Jermaine, are you taking your Arctic babies to the show? No, I won't be taking any of them to the show. I still feel like they're a little too young. I think today I'm going to be feeding them, I think their 4th meal. So I pretty much decided which ones I'm going to keep. I'm going to definitely keep the male Super Arctic Super Conda, and I'll probably keep the female Super Arctic. But I kind of really want to wait till they have their first shed before I sell them. All right. You had to follow the instruction in the last video. Yep. Okay. Now that you have the lemon ghost, do you have a new morph dream? I kind of just want another lemon ghost. I would like to have maybe like one of those greenish lemon ghosts that the Court Gabbard line. If I can find some of that, that's definitely like a dream animal of mine. All right. No, the anaconda. All right, pretty sure Wilbur is a female based off the scale counting. Am I too late? Yeah, the giveaway, it was basically from Monday to today at noon. But I'll definitely have some more giveaways on this channel. And I'm starting to make a little money, not too much money on this channel, but any money that I make off of this YouTube channel, I'm going to give back and do giveaways and stuff like that. So probably once every 3 months, I'll do another giveaway. Next year, hopefully I can produce enough hognose snakes to give away an actual hognose. That was actually the plan this year. I was gonna, when Tofu laid her first clutch of eggs, my plan was to take one of the eggs that she laid and incubate it separate from the other ones, and whatever hatched out of that egg, whether it be a Super Arctic Super Conda female, I had to give away. So that's probably going to be something that I do next year if everything goes according to plan. Do albinos have one eye? Do albinos have any eyesight issues that you're aware of? Not that I'm aware of. I don't think so. You definitely don't want to shine like a flashlight in their eye, and it may kind of affect them if they're out in the sunlight, or if you have like a like a heat lamp that's blaring down on them, that it could affect it. But normally, if you keep them like in a regular tank with an underheat mat, or you keep them in a racking system, they're perfectly fine. All right. All right. What is your favorite piece of advice for someone getting into the hobby? I would say if you just want to get one as a pet, like let's say you go to your first reptile expo and you want to get a hognose as a pet, I would say kind of already have things set up first. So get your tub, get you a heat mat, get you a thermostat, get you some substrate, and I'll tell you this, also get mice. So whenever you go to a reptile expo, especially like Daytona, if you're planning on getting a baby hognose snake or a baby corn snake or some type of colubrid, I would purchase your mice first, because just think about it. Most of the snakes that are going to be there are babies, and a lot of them are going to be colubrids that eat newborn mice. After a couple hours, all those mice are going to be sold out. So you don't want to get a snake and then have a hard time finding food. So I would definitely purchase some newborn mice somewhere first and have everything set up before you get your first snake, and then just kind of get what you want. I would say definitely if you get like a normal, maybe get a normal with some hets, because it's hard to just have one hognose snake, and you're probably going to eventually want to breed them. And it's good to have a snake that maybe carry the albino gene or the xanthic gene or something else that's other than just a normal, once you start really thinking about your breeding projects. All right, how much does the shipping cost? I can donate for at least one book to the winners. The shipping, it depends. Like if it's out of the country, it may be like $20. I don't know. To me, shipping doesn't really matter. To me, it's not that big of a deal. But it's like, I want to say about $10 or $11 for the United States, and probably like $20 outside of the United States. All right. Hey, I hope you remember me from Instagram with the tiger killback. If I remember people by like the pictures they sent me. So if you sent me like a DM or something, and I'll go back in Instagram, I definitely can recognize you. But yeah, man, a lot of people I like having conversations with people on Instagram. I could talk about hognose snakes all day long. Why not paint feeding tongs to take off the shine? I guess you can do that. You could probably use chopsticks as a feeding utensil. I bought pinkies from Petco, and then I found some online vendors that sell frozen. Yep. I wouldn't recommend buying pinkies from Petco unless you just need them right away. It's going to be way more cost effective to buy them from like a wholesaler. So whether it's like Perfect Prey or Rodent Pro, or you can find like a vendor at a reptile expo, you'll save a lot of money, because PetSmart and Petco, they really charge a lot for pinky mice. I think it's like probably like $1 a pinky, compared to if you go to Rodent Pro and it may be like 19 cents a pinky. So what's the book? So the book is The Morph Guide and Natural History of the Western Hognose Snake, written by Kevin Rose. This is basically like the Bible for hognose snakes. So he starts off talking about the history of the hognose snakes, the geography, the different locales. Then he kind of goes into the keeping of hognose snakes, breeding, any kind of issues you may experience. And then the second half of the book goes through different morphs. So a whole bunch of different morph combinations. And he talks about the history of some of the morphs and who produced them and things like that. So it's definitely, if you're getting into hognose snakes, this book right here is what I use as my number one resource. All right. As your channels grow, would you try to get Snake Discovery on the show? Yeah, I would definitely try to get Snake Discovery on the show. I think I'm a little too small for them, but yeah, I definitely love their channel. I actually first discovered hognose snakes from their channel. I had no idea what a hognose snake was until I started watching Emily and her husband make those videos. So they definitely really influenced me into, you know what I'm saying, not only picking out hognose snakes, but you know what I'm saying, getting into this reptile hobby. All right, crowd looks good. Hey, everyone. All right, Matthew, I was desperate. I guess I can get some cooking. And Barbara Nelson, man, I appreciate the super chat, man. You didn't have to do it, but that's definitely gonna help. I'm gonna use that $15 to cover shipping of one of these hognose snakes, man. I really appreciate that. And hopefully you can find that snake that you're looking for, that albino. All right. Exactly. Same as me. Emily really is amazing. Yeah, man. Their channel is amazing, man. And I feel like she has one of the most important channels on YouTube because she influences the youth more than anybody. I've seen a few videos of like kids making videos on like their different snakes and stuff, and they act just like Emily. And I don't see people hate on her. I don't see how you can hate on her, man. She's doing an amazing job, and all the success that she's had with YouTube and her other businesses, man, it's much deserved. All right, Shane Patrick. I used to catch Easterns ones when I was a kid in Western Michigan 35 years ago. Man, that's cool, man. When I was a kid, I wish I could I never found a snake in the wild as a kid. As much as I used to look for it, I never could find a snake. I learned about them from Wiccan Reptiles like a week ago. Yeah, man, he also has another good channel. I like his strategy. He does like a lot of the top fives and stuff, and he has some really nice enclosures, man. I really like how his channel has evolved over the years. So he's another good content creator. Yeah, Snake Discovery introduced me. Yeah, they're doing a really good job over there. Really good job. What females and males of yours do you plan on breeding next season? I don't know, man. After like speaking with Estlin, I spoke with Estlin for like an hour and a half off of camera, and he really have like changed my perspective on breeding. I think one of the biggest takeaways that I had was him always trying to improve on the animal. So when he says he looks at a snow, he don't want to just produce regular snows. He wants to take that snow to the next level. And a lot of times his breeding plans, he's not breeding for the moment, he's breeding for the future. So instead of producing a combination for next year, he'll add in a different line, maybe a purple line or extreme red line or a green line. So then in the future, whenever he does make that recessive combination, it just looks different from everybody else. So I don't really know, man. The only pairing I know for a fact is I'm gonna pair Tofu and Diablo together again to produce some more super Arctics. But other than that, man, I'm back to the drawing board. I think I'm gonna produce some hets next year. So we had Steve Irwin when I was a kid. Yeah, man, Steve Irwin he started it all, man. That's awesome. I would love to start breeding red albino hognose snakes. Yeah, man. And they got some nice ones too, man. Jamie Vaughn from JNC Hognoses. He got a Morph Market account. He got some really nice red albino hognose snakes with crazy patterns, man. So definitely look into him. Yes, I completely agree. She deserves the success just like you do. Yeah, I'm building slowly. I know I'm never going to get to her level because I'm just exclusively with the hognose snakes. But yeah, she deserves everything that all the things that she's getting. We will for sure buy from you. I appreciate that, man. Glad I caught this live. I love your videos. Keep up the good work, man. I appreciate it. All right. The interview with Estlin was great. He took the time to chat with me online. Had a few questions. Yeah, man. See, the thing that I like about this community, man, even though these guys seem like celebrities to us, like Jeff Gelwood. I would have never thought he would answer my questions, but he's like, he doesn't care. Like in terms of like doing interviews, he's done multiple interviews on YouTube, and he just did an interview with a guy talking about leopard geckos for 3 hours, and the guy doesn't even have 100 subscribers, man. He just loves talking about animals, and he's willing to help anybody out, just like Estlin. Estlin is really easy to get a hold to him, and he's very honest and open, and he's willing to help anybody out, whether you've been breeding for 5 years or if you're planning on starting to get your first hognose snake. So that's one thing I do like about this, man. All right, Shane Patrick, it's a nice idea, but you end up with dogs like German Shepherds and English Bulldogs produce healthy snakes, not trendy ones. Yeah. Yeah, and that's one thing I'm not really into the inbreeding as well. I'm going to try to cut that out as much as possible. Try to diversify my genetics. All right, Cloud Colubris, man. How you doing, Josh? Driving to Daytona. Hey, man, I definitely got to link up with you on Saturday, man. Definitely. I can't wait to see how many snakes you're going to pick up. Because, man, I'm telling you, Cloud Colubris, if you haven't already, if you don't know who this is, man, he has a YouTube channel. Subscribe to him. If you're into corn snakes or if you're into corn snakes or other colubris such as like king snakes, Josh is going to be one of the top corn snake breeders in the next 5 years, man. His collection is crazy. So definitely go subscribe to his channel, man. He produces great videos, great editing. All right, yeah, Eslen chatted with me too. He helped me pick a starter kit that will lead to eventually the extremely lofty goals. Yeah, man, he's helped so many people out. Like, I knew I had to get him on my channel because anytime somebody asks for like a reputable breeder on Facebook, I just see multiple people leaving comments under that post highlighting him, telling, hey, Eslen, go to Eslen, go to Eslen. And I've heard nothing but positive things about him. So I was like, I know I have to get him on the channel. I messaged Adam from Wiccan's Wicked Reptiles as a joke, and he replied, I was so confused. Man, listen, man, if it doesn't matter how big you think these guys are, man, if you have a question or you want to reach out to them, man, just send them a message, man. Like, I don't care how many like followers or subscribers I ever get, man. If you got a question, and there's no stupid question for me, no simple question, just reach out to me, man. Send me the easiest way is to DM me on Instagram. That way I can immediately get it. If you send a question on YouTube, sometimes YouTube acts funny to where like I can see the message in my email, but when I click on a video, I don't see the message anymore. So I don't know if the person deleted the message or it's just like an error with YouTube. But if you want to chat with me or send me a picture of your snake, you can DM me on Instagram or you can join my Discord server. All right, how you doing? All right, are you gonna do video at the Daytona show? If so, can you highlight the hogs that they had? Yeah, I'm gonna do video. So and it's gonna be, I'm gonna be like last year I did video at the Daytona Expo, but I feel like I didn't do a good job of like, I kind of just went to the tables and just like for like really fast ran my camera over the hognose snakes. This time I'm gonna take like detailed videos and pictures of the different hognose snakes. I'm gonna label all of, like, if I see something cool, I'm gonna label it. Cause like going back and looking at that video, I was like, man, I could have did way more with this video. So I'm definitely gonna feature like all the hognose snakes there, all the different breeders and stuff like that. And I'm gonna take some pretty good, not only pictures, but a good video. So yeah, I'm excited, man. I'm so excited about this Daytona Expo. All right, so if that's all the questions, man. I appreciate everybody that participated in this giveaway. Like I said, there's going to be more giveaways in the future. I'll probably do giveaways on T-shirts, more of these books. I know John Barry is coming out with a new hognose snake book. It was supposed to come out this summer, but I know he was still looking for some more pictures. But once he published that, I actually have his original book, which is very expensive. Whenever he comes out with his new books, I'm going to do a giveaway on those books, as well as continue supporting Kevin Rose. Man, I love these books. These books have been so helpful for me, as well as the other ones that he published. I'm definitely going to do some more giveaways on that. Yeah, some of the vendors are happy to answer questions. Yeah, man, pretty much they should all be happy to answer questions. Will you do any interviews? I probably won't do any interviews at the Daytona Expo because it's going to be so crazy there. It's going to be so many people, and I don't want to take time away that they could be like speaking with a customer. But I'm definitely going to reach out to them to do like an interview, like to where it's more structured, like how I did with Eslen and Kevin Rose, to where I can like write the questions down to kind of base it off of the individual person. And then I like to write my questions, and then I send them the questions that I'm going to ask, and I let them know, are you okay with this? If there's anything else that you want, if there's anything that you want me to take away, or is there anything that you don't want me to ask? And then that's kind of a way that I keep everything organized. And then it's just like basically like a conversation. So I'm just gonna at Daytona reach out to these people for potential interviews. I think that'll be a lot better than trying to interview them at the expo where it's just people everywhere and it's not gonna be. I don't think that'll be a good atmosphere to do an interview. Thanks for the excellent brumation video. Yeah. Hey, and I learned from Jeff, man. I'm gonna start this year. I'm gonna start brumating using a wet substrate. I really want to meet Emily and Ed. Yeah, man. That I would love to go to their shop. They just stay so far away, Minnesota. That's man. I'm way at the bottom of Florida. All right. I want to meet Dave. Yeah, man. Dave. That video that Dave Kaufman made with Jeff Gelwood. I probably watched that video like 20 times. You want to meet me? Hey, if you ever come to Florida and you go to a Repticon or the Daytona Expo, you can reach me because I go to almost every Tampa Repticon. I go to the ones in Sarasota, Florida, Fort Myers, where else? Naples, Florida. I sometimes go to Orlando. I've been to Orlando once, but if you go to a Repticon in Southwest Florida, you'll see me. All right. Oh, an interview with Dave will be awesome. Yeah, if I can, I may reach out to him. I know he lost a lot of his hognose snakes this year due to them freezing like in his basement. Yeah, you're so far away. Yeah, in Britain. I don't think I'm going anywhere outside of the country anytime soon with what's going on with this virus. All right, how's it going, Jermaine? It's going good, man. I'm off today. We're gonna be headed to Daytona tomorrow, so I'm gonna have a good time. Go to the beach. Hopefully the weather is nice, and then Saturday we're gonna be there all day. I'm trying to, and I'm gonna try to be good. I told myself no more than 2 snakes can be purchased. No more than 2 snakes. 1 snake would be the best, but you can't. It's hard to control yourself when you actually see the snakes in person. It's way different from seeing it on Morph Market or on the internet. When you see it in person, it's just like you feel like you just can't walk away from it. But I appreciate that, man. I'm gonna wrap this up. And y'all have a good night. I'm probably gonna definitely do another live stream with a question and answer, and also look forward to more feeding videos, more interviews, and things like that. So I appreciate y'all for watching yet another video, and y'all enjoy the rest of y'all day.